The following program may contain strong language and mature content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good evening, and peace and blessings to you. It's a great day. It's a blessed day. And if you don't know anything else on this day, know that you deserve to be blessed. Ooh. Let me take this straw on out of here. Hey, everybody. Hey. It is 2022. Look, I know y'all are probably sitting here saying, wait, what's going on? What's happening? Y'all, it is no longer 2021. So I want to officially, start this live off tonight with an official sip. That's what I want to do. I want to start off with an official sip. Can we do that? Can we do that, y'all? Okay, here we go. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. I didn't get that one. That part right there. Look, ladies and gentlemen, it is 2022, and we are here for you. We are doing it. I'm trying to sit my glass down right just to make sure. And yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, it is a sip. If you don't know it's a sip, it's a sip, it's a sip, it's a sip. Let me tell you. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I want you to do is come with me tonight. Tonight, we're going to talk about some things. We're going to be about some things. But I just want you to come along with me. It's 2022. And tonight, I just want to talk about us coming into 2022. What's going on, what's going to be planned for 2022, and so forth and so on. So I want y'all to be there with me. I want y'all to make sure that we are good to go and all of that good stuff. Y'all there with me? Y'all there? Hello? Yes? No? Maybe so? All right, ladies and gentlemen, look. So, you know what? Let me just take a moment. A lot of stuff happened in 2021. And I just want to make sure that we all just take a moment and literally understand that 2021 was rough, but it wasn't so rough that we can't bounce back from it, that we can't, be great from it. So just take a moment. So this morning, Lord, where am I at? Hold on. Let me calm down. So tonight, what I want you to do is just to take a moment and acknowledge that your 2021 was important. It was important. It was important for you. It was important to you. It was important about the things that you did, all of that good stuff. So tonight, when we take that moment and we breathe tonight, I want you to think about 2021. I want you to think about what 2021 meant to you, good, bad, or indifferent. And I want you to take a moment, and then I want you to understand that 2021 was not so much bad a hurdle or indifferent, but it was something that was along your journey that needed to happen in order for you to be elevated to the next step. Oh, I don't know if y'all ready for it. I don't know if y'all ready for it, but that's what it is tonight. So y'all come on in tonight. I want y'all to hit the thumbs up, hit them heart buttons, hit them. Hey, TikTok over there in the middle. Y'all tap the middle of that screen and let me know you there. Hey, come on, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. Let me see them. Let me see them. Let me see them. Come on. Where you at? What you doing? Who you doing it with? Oh, okay then. Okay. All right, y'all. I took a moment just to kind of loosen myself up a little bit because, yeah, tonight we're going to talk about some things that I actually had happen right before the end of the year. And I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that. But first, y'all know what we like to do. We like to clear the air. So we're going to go ahead and clear the air and we're going to breathe. That's what we're going to do. Take a moment and acknowledge that your breath is important. Most of the time, ladies and gentlemen, we do not acknowledge that our breath is important. We don't acknowledge that we're important because normally you breathe without even knowing that you're breathing, right? You breathe without even knowing that you're breathing. So if you're breathing without even knowing that you're breathing, then sometimes you can get lost in the sauce. Sometimes you can get lost to the point to where you don't even understand that you're actually breathing, okay? That you're actually breathing. Indeed. And so I want to make sure that we take that moment. So we normally take, so look, okay, it's a new year and we're here. So what we normally do is take 3 breaths, right? The first breath, I'm going to count it out to make sure that you know what the pace is, right? And I'm going to use my hands as when I count. The second breath, I won't count, but I'll still use my hands and go with that. The third breath, which is the most important one of them all, is that basically we're going to take that breath deeply within and acknowledge whatever the issue, the problem, the concern is, and then we're going to blow it away. And when we blow it away, we're going to make some noise. That's what we're going to do because we're going to let the universe know. We're going to let everybody know that we're in control. That's how we're going to do that. So 1, I'm going to count it out. 2, I won't count it out. The third one, we're going to take it in and then we're going to blow it out and make some noise, right? And that's how we're going to let everybody know and the universe know that we're in control. Y'all with me? All right, y'all, come on with me. All right, for the first breath, what I want to do is go ahead and take that deep breath in on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's it. Blow it on out. Blow it on out. I want y'all to take them shoulders and move them shoulders a little bit. I want y'all to give me some Tina Turner shoulder action. Rolling. Take those shoulders and take them back and open that chest up. That's what I want you to do. Open that chest up. And then I want you to get ready for this second breath. Are y'all ready? I think I heard you say that you was ready. So if you're ready, on the count of 3. I'm not counting this one out, remember? So after I count to 3, we take the breath. I'm going to move my hand so that you see what the pace is. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. And out. Yes. You should feel a little warm and fuzzy. Letting it go. Getting it out there. Doing what you need to do. That's it. Yes, yes. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. We're taking the breath. Hit those thumbs up. Y'all, TikTok, hit the middle of that screen and let me know that you're there. Y'all come talk to me and let me know what's going on when we get ready to take this third breath. Now, remember on this third breath, we're going to make some noise. That's what we're going to do. We're going to let the universe know and everybody know that we're in control when we blow it out. Y'all ready? On the count of 3, we're going to take a deep breath in. Y'all ready? Now, listen, ladies and gentlemen, something I want to say about this third breath. When you take it, I want you to send it to the furthest reaches of the universe or to the deepest part of the ocean. That way it can't come back around real quick and mess with you, right? You're in control with it. You're doing what you need to do, right? Y'all got me? All right, on the count of 3, deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, deep breath in. And Y'all didn't know I had it in me, did y'all? Y'all didn't know I had it in me. What I'm saying is sometimes you got to do what you got to do, though. You know, sometimes you got to do. Sometimes you got to make sure that you are right. Y'all right over there? In the words of Erica Badu, ladies, y'all all right? Brothers, y'all good? Okay, y'all good? Now, look, ladies and gentlemen, ain't nothing changed. Y'all know what I like to do. Y'all know I like to go ahead and keep it going. But I want y'all to hit them thumbs up, hit them hearts, tap the middle of that screen over there on TikTok, and y'all let me know. Y'all come in, say hi to a brother. Come talk to me. It's a new year. It's 2022. I know y'all got something for me. Come talk to me. Come tell me something good. Tell me something good. Tell me that you love me. Yeah. Y'all didn't know I had it. Y'all didn't know I had it. Look, ladies and gentlemen, there is a little something that I like to call a groove. And I like to get into it. I'm a music lover and I like to groove a little bit. Plus, I think it makes you smile just a little bit. Just a little bit. Y'all with me? Y'all ready to groove? Y'all ready? All right, y'all come on with me if y'all ready to groove. Y'all ready? All right, let's get it. Sit it da 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 da. Sit it da 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 da. Zoom da da doom da doom da doom doom da da doom da doom da doom doom da da doom da doom da doom. T2P, check me out. T2P, check me out. Zoom da da doom da doom da doom doom da da doom da doom da doom doom da da doom da doom da doom. T2P, check me out. T2P, check me out. T2P, check me out. T2P, check me out. That is that. Da da doom doom da doom doom da da doom doom da doom doom. T2P, check me out. T2P, check me out. T2P, check me out. Rah. Hey. Look, y'all didn't even know I had it in me, did you? Y'all didn't even know I had it in me. Look, so what I want you to do is I want you to grab your drink, whatever it is that you got going on. I want you to grab, hey, moms, hey, Barbara. I want you to grab your drink and I want you to take a sip. Now, remember, ladies and gentlemen, here on A Thought to Ponder, this is how we take a sip. Y'all may call it something other than a sip. Here on A Thought to Ponder, it's a sip. All right? Y'all with me? Y'all come on in. Tap the middle of that screen. Thumbs up, hearts. Y'all let me know what's going on. We got some people coming in, saying a little things here and there. Got some going on. Y'all come on in. Come on in and come talk to me. Come on in and let me know what you got going on. Come on. What you got? Yes, indeed. It might be. It might be. Nah, it's still a sip. You said it's a gulp, but it's still a sip, right? Yes, I heard about Betty White passing away. We want to give a big ups to Betty White. We want to she is the golden girl of the golden girls. She did it. She literally was almost 100 years old. She had then lived 100 years. Literally. I'm not going to shortchange it because she was 99 and some change. So she was 100. She was 100. But yes, we're going to give peace and blessings to Betty White's family. We want to give her a rest in heaven to Betty White. She was the golden girl. And literally, she lived a ripe old age of 99, 100. Yeah, y'all give a shout out to Betty White. Look, let me tell you something. If you love Betty White, give me some thumbs up. Tap the middle of that screen, TikTok. Ladies and gentlemen over here, if you love Betty White, give me some thumbs up. Give me some hearts. Y'all come talk to me. Y'all know Betty White. Betty White was the business. Betty White is the business. You know what I'm saying? So I think we got to have that. Give me 1 second here. I see some stuff coming in. Yes, that's it. Yes, it. Y'all let me know what's going on. Ain't nothing wrong to come talk to me. And yes, in some states or some places, it might be a gulp. But on the Thought to Ponder, it's a sip. It is a sip. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's see what we got going on here. What's happening? Let's see if we got anything else I can put up in here. Let's see. I know, right? I know. Look, y'all, I'm enjoying this. Y'all better come through and talk to me. Y'all better come through and talk to me. Tap the middle of that screen over there. Let me know you're here. Go ahead. It's 2022. Send a little something to me. You got a little something? You got a little something? Can I borrow $1? Can I borrow? Can I borrow $1? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Look, whew, y'all, I can't even believe it's 2022. I can't even believe that it's 2022. Like, sometimes you sit here and you think to yourself, like, yourself say, huh? Like, wait, what's really happening? Like, what's really going on? You know what I mean? So you gotta be on it, ladies and gentlemen. Time is flying. Time is flying by us. So let's see what we got here. Let's see. Give me 1 second, y'all. I see you. I see. I'm gonna answer your question. I got you right here. I got you. I got you. I got you. We're just trying to make sure that we up on it right here, and we got everything that we need to have. What? Okay, there we go. All right. Don't y'all don't holler at me. Don't holler at me. Don't holler. All right, there we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, look, we got some stuff going on tonight. And tonight, what I really want to talk about is staying in your purpose. So tonight's thought is staying in your purpose. I want to talk about, let's get that thought in tonight. Staying in your purpose. That is the thought. Staying in your purpose. Now, y'all are probably looking at me like, okay, Titan, what you mean staying in your purpose? What I mean by that is most of the time we do not stay in our purpose, or we may not even know what our purpose is, right? So I'm going to mention a couple of things tonight and talk about some things that I almost didn't stay in my purpose for, right? Hey, I miss you too. I miss you too. We got to see each other soon. I miss you as well. A lot of times what happens is we don't stay in our purpose. We think that our purpose has either passed us by, we've missed out on it, we don't have it, things like that. But that is further from the truth. The thing is that most of the time we are truly living in our purpose, but we're purpose adjacent, if you would, right? And that's what I believe. I believe that we're purpose adjacent. I believe our purpose is always right here, but we are not really paying attention to the purpose. Y'all with me? Maybe a little bit, somewhat, somehow, I'm not sure. Okay. Look, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all live over here tonight on this on TikTok. Y'all better quit playing with me. So here's my thing. I started down this road about 2 years ago, maybe 2.5. And I just didn't understand where it was going to take me. There were some times where I wanted to go ahead and leave it alone and not deal with it, right? And not work with it, right? But the reality of it is that basically I was purpose adjacent. It was right there. It was right there in front of me, like literally right there. And so what I kept doing was I kept seeing it at the corner of my eye, or I kept looking at it, but I kept, no, that's not what it is. Or either the door opened and I closed the door back, right? Because I was afraid to step over that threshold. Y'all with me? So I opened the door and then the door closed. And then I was like, wait, what's happening? What's going on? Like, why am I not in my purpose? And the thing is that most of the time you just don't know that it's your purpose, even though you are purpose adjacent, even though it's always there. I'm going to let that sit for just a second. Y'all sit for just a second, okay? Y'all sit for just a second. I'm going to let you sit on that for just a second. Remember that you're purpose adjacent. How many of y'all are purpose adjacent? How many of y'all think that your purpose is right in front of you, or you know that your purpose is right in front of you, you just haven't taken advantage of it yet? And I mean advantage, not in a bad sense, I mean advantage of it as in the opportunities have been knocking at your door, but you have chosen to ignore them because either you feel you're not ready, or either the mountain looks too high, right? Or the valley looks too low, or somebody then whispered in your ear or in your spirit or in your soul and told you that you cannot, that you will not be able to do it. Who with me? Y'all come on and come talk to me. If you know what I'm talking about. Come on and come talk to me. Exactly. Come through. Let me know what the deal is. Let me know what's happening. Let me know where you're at. Exactly. Exactly. I want you to take a moment and think about the things that you love. Think about the things that make you happy. Think about those things that whenever you see them, you smile and you're just, that's purpose. That's purpose, right? That's purpose. Hey, Aunt Sandy. Hey. Okay, that part right there. That used to be me. In fact, it was my worst enemy. Look, Aunt Sandy, I'm going to tell you like this here. That right there is so many of us, and I thank you for commenting, because a lot of times people don't want to say that that was the issue, that was the problem. I'm gonna take a moment, if you don't mind, Aunt Sandy, if it's okay, if I be a little transparent. Aunt Sandy started out doing woman of God, doing what she's doing. Never thought she would be in this type of work or this arena, and so she basically. And she basically started working in this field, doing this work, right? She didn't know what it was going to be, but she knew it was going to be something. She knew God had called her to do this work. She didn't know what the work was going to be. But what I told Aunt Sandy, and what Aunt Sandy has been doing, is being in her pocket, her purpose, right? See, there is a niche. There's a piece that's carved out for you. Your purpose. Your purpose adjacent. Aunt Sandy has been purpose adjacent for a long time. Her purpose has always been here. Her purpose has been to be a woman of God. That's her purpose. But then that purpose got branches and started branching off. And who would have ever thought she would have been a force in this community? She would have been a force, right? In the fight against HIV and AIDS, or the fight against stigma and eradicating the ending the HIV epidemic. Who would have thought? But her pocket, her purpose, her niche was for her to be that woman of God and to do it just like that. I ain't got to sugarcoat it. I don't have to act as if. Purpose adjacent. Purpose adjacent. I don't have to play with you. Purpose adjacent. I don't have to do any of these things because I'm purpose adjacent. See, she's been that woman of God for a long time, but her purpose has always been here. She have come in and out of that purpose time and time again. But see, her purpose, where she's at right now, the others didn't see it like that. They thought that she was wrong for doing this. They thought that she shouldn't have crossed over here to do any of that. But sometimes you have to understand what you're called to do. Sometimes you're called to be just who you are. And that's what I love about Aunt Sandy. You're going to get her, Aunt Sandy, morning, noon, and night, 24/7, straight up with you. She's a woman of God, but she'll check you because that's her pocket. That's where she belongs. You know what they say sometimes? You know what I'm saying? You can take the person out the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out the person. I'm not saying that about Aunt Sandy. What I'm saying is you can take her out of the church, but you can't take the church out of her. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? She going to get you together. She going to make you right. You know what I'm saying? But she also going to let you know that she's a woman of God, and this is where she is. This is what she does. This is who she was called to be. That pocket, that purpose. So, ladies and gentlemen, the reason I did that, and Aunt Sandy said it was okay for me to do that, is that basically sometimes we don't understand that our purpose is right here, right in that pocket. Our purpose has already been ordained for us, but we have to get there. We have to catch up. We got to make it. And so tonight, what I was saying to you all tonight is that I didn't understand what my purpose was. I didn't understand. I knew my purpose was to help. I knew my purpose was to be there. I knew my purpose was to speak my truth and talk about my journey and be open and honest as I can be. But I didn't understand how far my purpose was going to reach. See? That's the wonderful thing about purpose. You don't know. Your purpose already been reaching. Your purpose has already put you out there. Your purpose then already called to you. And whether you know it or not, I'm gonna tell you something. Have you went out somewhere? And this is for anybody. Y'all tell me what's going on. Y'all tell me what's going on. I want you to give me some thumbs up and give me some hearts. And y'all come into the comments and talk to me. Come into the comments. If you have been somewhere, anywhere, and your purpose has walked right up to you in the form of understanding, in the form of conversation, in the form of meeting and greeting, in the form of going into spaces and places you have never been before. Have your purpose ever done that to you? I'm gonna wait a couple of seconds because I need somebody to answer for me. I need somebody to tell me, has your purpose put you in a place where your purpose was already going, already hidden? If I go back to Aunt Sandy was put in a position, in a place where her purpose was already hidden. It was already going. It was just waiting for her to get there. Just waiting. That's what it was doing. She was already in her pocket. She just had to acknowledge, oh, that's my purpose. Oh, that's what you call me here for. Oh, so all of this over here, they hooping and hollering and acting crazy and all this, that's what that was for. Oh, they telling me that I can't do this because I'm this and I'm that. That's what that was for. Oh, they saying that you'll never make it. You will never be great. And then here it is, a whole year of great things and accolades and acknowledgments. And all of these things have happened to Aunt Sandy just for her being in her purpose. And I'm using her tonight because me and her have had numerous conversations, and I was on the fence about my purpose as well. So I want to announce to you all tonight that there was something major that happened in my life, and I am so elated about it. I'm excited about it. I was actually appointed to the Ryan White Planning Council of Houston. I know, woo, 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 woo. Look, I'm sounding like Sinclair. Woo, woo, woo. No, but ladies and gentlemen, it's one of those things to where you work and then you work and you think to yourself like, okay, what I'm doing may not be great. What I'm doing may not be changing things. What I'm doing may not work. But let me tell you something that they said to me. They said to me when I didn't even know I had, okay, to God be the glory. Yes, indeed. Come on. Yes. Congratulations, King. Thank you. Look, ladies and gentlemen, y'all hit that thumbs up. TikTok, y'all tap the middle of that screen over there. Y'all let me know that y'all like, I've been appointed to the council. Now look, ladies and gentlemen, I was so honored and to be somebody who's just really started doing this work 2 years ago. Really and truly, it's about been 2.5 years. And so now I'm sitting here and I'm saying to myself that I'm a part of something that makes provisions and controls how Ryan White is distributed, how Ryan White works, right? The Part A portion, and then how it actually affects us, those that are living with HIV. And you could have asked me this 2.5 years ago, and then, Aunt Sandy, let me know if I'm speaking correctly. You could have asked me this 2.5 years ago, and I couldn't have been able to tell you none of this. Who would have known? But that's what I'm saying. I was purpose adjacent. Everything that I did within that time frame was purpose adjacent. However small it may seem, it was purpose adjacent, meaning that my purpose was always there. I was going into rooms, and my brother Ian can tell you, I said, I'm going to be the yes person. I'm going to say yes to just about everything. I'm going to make some moves. If you allow me to get my foot in this door, I'm going to push my shoulder up against it and push the door open, and I'm going to get in. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but I'm going to get in. I'm going to be a sponge. I'm going to make moves. And that was my thought process. I was thinking it's going to be greater later. And the council tells me that they have been watching me. They've been seeing me moving. They've been seeing me do what it is that I do. And I'm saying, wait, what? Wait, so y'all been watching me? You know what I'm saying? So this is what I want to tell anybody out there tonight that's listening, that's watching, that's going to rewatch it and listen to this later on, who's going to hear it. What I want to tell you is that sometimes your purpose is not seen. That doesn't mean you're not still purpose adjacent. Your purpose is just not seen. Sometimes it can be a hazy day. Sometimes the sun can be behind the clouds, but that doesn't mean that your purpose is not there. These individuals saw me. They saw me moving. All of a sudden, my name, boom, was on the scene. It was everywhere. That's because I was out there, and it's still, I think, quote unquote, like that. But I was believing that I was doing this, and then somehow, some way, something is going to happen. I was nervous, right? But everybody was telling me to go out for the council, and I kept saying, no, I don't really think. No, you should go out for the council. We really need you in the council. And I'm like, no, I'm not there yet. Like, there's not. And my purpose kept pushing me, and kept pushing me. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Your purpose is you. Your purpose will make room for your gifts. Your gifts will make room for your purpose. There's nothing else I can tell you. There's nothing else that I can give to you tonight to tell you, stop playing with your purpose. Your purpose is your purpose. Your purpose is already ordained for you. It's already there. You just got to get to the party. You got to get to the party because everybody else is at the party waiting on you. Waiting on you. And where you at? You over here worried that your purpose ain't what your purpose is supposed to be, but your purpose is what your purpose is. Understand that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I was appointed to the council, and so Ryan White, and this is a whole 360 for me. I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna get into a commercial. But I want to say this: this is a whole 360 for me. When I was first diagnosed, I was on Ryan White. I signed up for Ryan White because at the time I wasn't working things, and I really didn't understand what Ryan White does, right? And I remember being able to go to the doctors. I remember being able to get my medication. I remember being able to see the dentist. I remember being able to get the vision, everything. Like, it was so much stuff that I was able to do, and I didn't understand what that was. Now, Ryan White and ADAP works with you so that you can be able to see the doctor and you can also get your medication, right? And so many of us who were diagnosed do not know what Ryan White actually does. Y'all with me? And it's so crazy because you would think to yourself, like, wait a minute, hold on, like, wait a minute, like, wait. So you're telling me that Ryan White actually helps? Yes, Ryan White actually helps. A lot of times we don't look at it like that. We don't see it like that because we think that it's something that doesn't belong to us or something that we really should not be worried with, right? In that aspect. But the reality of it is that Ryan White is for us. Ryan White has been out there. Ryan White has been a force in the community for a long time. So I want to read something to you really quickly, and just so that I can give you like a basis of this, right? The Houston Area Ryan White Planning Council is only responsible for activities under Part A of the Ryan White program, right? The council members, in collaborations with consumers, service providers, and other experts, determine what services are most needed by people living with HIV in the Houston EMA, right? The council then prioritizes those services and decides the best way to allocate Houston's Part A grant award to fund the service categories according to the approved priorities. Now, I know that's kind of like rah, 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 rah. Sound like we watching Charlie Brown. So basically, what it does is basically Ryan White is the Part A portion. And basically what it does is it helps with those that are living with HIV. Again, doctor's appointments, medication, services that are needed, things like that. A lot of times we wouldn't be able to have most of what we got with Ryan White if it wasn't for the planning council making sure that we were heard, that we were understood, and things like that. So sometimes people will say, oh, well, Titan, you're a part of the council now, but what does that really mean? What it means is I get to be a part of something that makes the decisions on services and funds for those of us living with HIV, right? There is some things out there that we need. There are things out there that we need in order to live and to survive. And sometimes we don't have jobs. Sometimes we don't have the means. We don't have the money. And that's where Ryan White comes in. So I am elated to be a part of the council. I'm elated to sit with my sisters and brothers who are out there trying to make change and make things work. And I just want you all to know that there are things out there for you. If you're living with HIV and if you're not living with HIV, right? But Ryan White started because of HIV. And so I just want to say that there are things out there for us, right? And it is great when you can be somebody who's lived it and then also be in the planning of the services and things like that, right? Or be in the quality department or making sure that things are getting done for those of us living with HIV. So that's my little spiel for right now. What we're going to do, we're going to head to a commercial, ladies and gentlemen. But look, what I want you to do is to grab your drink, because when we come back, we're going to ponder some HIV. But what I want you to do is grab your drink and I want you to take a sip. And this is how you take a sip. Look, Kwame, go ahead on and run that beautiful bean footage. I'll be back. I'll be back, y'all. I'll be back. Look, y'all, I want y'all to know, y'all can talk about my sip as a slurp if you want to. Y'all can talk about my sip as a slurp if you want to. Y'all ain't got to be like that. Look, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead on and give me some thumbs up. Show me some hearts. Y'all over there in TikTok, tap the middle of that screen and let me know that y'all are listening. Y'all are seeing and all that good stuff. And then, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead on and ponder HIV. Let's ponder HIV. So, ladies and gentlemen, where I'm talking about purpose. And one of the reasons why I started the Pondering HIV is because of purpose. I believe that HIV has been my purpose and is my purpose. I've been running from it for such a long time and trying to not really acknowledge it and not be there. But HIV staying in my purpose, right? I found out that HIV was my purpose, right? And I didn't want to stay in my purpose because I want to talk to y'all for a second. There's always stigma. There's always people telling you what you shouldn't do and things like that. And I didn't understand that I was put on this earth for a reason. I done been through some crap. I done been through some things, and I didn't understand exactly what that meant, right? Now, I'm not saying I wish bad on anybody, but I'm saying that sometimes you go through things, and those things are to make you stronger and to have a good understanding. And I think sometimes we look at it as if it's a horrible thing, it's a bad thing, and there's nothing to learn or to get from it, right? The way I became HIV positive was not the best way. It was not a way that I can ever say was a great way, right? But what has come from me being HIV positive or being diagnosed with AIDS and now being undetectable for 14 years, I had some growing to do, some understanding to have, which I didn't get, right? And sometimes people will say, oh, well, Titan, what does that mean? What it means is that basically I knew my purpose. My purpose was right in front of me. What I didn't understand was how I was to be, how I was to help people, give people hope, And then I said to myself, I said, wait a minute, like, how am I to give you hope? Heck, I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. How am I to give you hope? And here's the thing. I was in my pocket. I finally told my story. I finally told my truth. I let people know about my journey. And from that, my purpose was born. I was already purpose adjacent, but I didn't understand that HIV was my purpose. Now I'm going places and doing things and I'm being there. And I didn't understand the power of my purpose. But believe me, I get it now. I understand now what it means when I show up in a space or a place. I understand now what it means when people come to me and ask me questions and I have answers for them, or we find out what the answer is, or I have compassion and empathy for these people or this person or whatever it may be. And I was thinking to myself, little old me, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is that going to do? But here's the crazy part. I had already been purpose adjacent. I was purpose adjacent the whole time, my whole diagnosis. I was meeting people and talking with people and showing compassion and being there for people in a way that I wasn't able, or nobody was able to be there for me. But I say that, but then I have to think about it. There was somebody that was there for me, that came in and out, somebody that gave me compassion, somebody that showed me, right, that there was life worth living, whether it was a friend or a family member or a doctor or a nurse or a therapist or whoever it may have been. Somebody somewhere, which I call them angels, popped in and said, hey, Titan, you all right? You good? I didn't understand that. On my job this year, instead of giving Christmas cards, I gave thank you cards, right? And I say this because I gave thank you cards to people that thought they shouldn't have even received a card, period. But what they didn't know was that their purpose, right? Y'all follow me? Their purpose was to greet me in the morning. Their purpose was to have small talk over coffee. Their purpose was to ask me, how was my day? Their purpose was to stop by and say, hey, Titan, you doing okay today? You doing all right? Titan, do you want some lunch? Hey, Titan, I got a little something for you. That's their purpose. Now, and I'm going to tell you how it works in the grand scheme of things, right? I'm pondering HIV. I'm sitting here. I have a job to help other individuals. And sometimes I don't like to call it a job per se, right? But it is what I do for work. However, I like to be able to be there for my clients. I like to be there to have some understanding. And then I don't like to wait. I like to reach out and to make sure, right? And so here's the thing. When you go out of your way to greet me, hello, bye, hope you have a great day, hey, Titan, congratulations, and things like that, I thought it was only appropriate for me to give you a thank you card. And it wasn't just a generic thank you card. It was a card that I wrote a little note on the inside for what they did, right, for me. I might not have been feeling okay that day. But when I went in to get my coffee into the break room, you came into the break room and we had a conversation and we laughed and we talked and all of that good stuff. Purpose. You might not have known that that was your purpose for that day, that moment in time. I needed a pick me up. And you might not have known what that was. But the Spirit, God sent you on that way to say, hey, I need you to go make sure that this person over here, this spirit over here, I need them to be strong today because some stuff is coming. So I need you to go over there and prep them, pick them up just a little bit to make sure that they are good. You with me? And so that's what we need to be able to understand. So when I say that HIV is my purpose, a lot of times I didn't get it. I hid away from HIV. I made sure that I did not do anything with HIV. And then here it comes. And the day that I decided to make sure that I was okay with HIV, to make sure that you knew my story and I was open and honest about what was going on, then I'm there. HIV was already my purpose. So I'm staying in it. I'm making sure. A lot of people ask me, why would I want to talk about this? Why would I want to do this? Because it's my purpose. It's my purpose. I've helped a lot of people. I've done, and I still got more people to help and more things to do. But sometimes you have to really make sure that you're staying in your purpose. Your purpose is not going away. Sometimes you meet people along the street and sometimes you brighten their day. That's your purpose. Sometimes you meet somebody and just by asking them how they doing, that's your purpose. You plant seeds, that's your purpose. So ladies and gentlemen, staying in your purpose, I'm staying in mine. I'm HIV positive, that's what it is. I'm undetectable. I was diagnosed 16 years ago with AIDS. My purpose, I'm still here. And I'm still doing it. And I'm still doing it. Staying in your purpose. A lot of people ask me, why would I even put a Pondering HIV on my live? Why would I do that? It's my purpose. It's my purpose. Stay in your purpose. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting on down to the ending here. Let me go ahead and get this final thought in, because I think I done already talked about it, but let me go and get this final thought in, right? And that final thought is you're always purpose adjacent. I already talked about it. So I want to say this to you tonight. You're already purpose adjacent. I didn't say it 10, 15 times over already. You're purpose adjacent. You got to be able to understand that your purpose just will not come in and come out of your life like jump in and jump out, or like it's a double dutch or something like that. You got to be ready to get it. No, your purpose is already there. So I want you tonight to think about what your purpose is. Your purpose has already showed itself to you. You just don't know exactly what it is. Or maybe you do know. Sometimes you got to cross that threshold. Sometimes you got to stand up. Sometimes you got to clap for that purpose, because that purpose is you. Sometimes you got to look in the mirror and be okay with what's staring back at you. Why? Because that purpose is you. Ladies and gentlemen, your purpose is you. I want to say it one more time. Your purpose is you. Stay in your purpose. Understand that your purpose is you. And this is where I got it confused before. I was saying to myself, well, how can I help? I'm just little old me. I don't really know nothing. I don't really this. But you already have your gift. You've been expressing your gift. You have been putting your gift out there for some time. Now it's time for you to acknowledge that gift and reap what you've sowed. You feel me? You've been planting those seeds all around, everywhere. Purpose adjacent. If you are someone that people come to for comfort, for love, for understanding, a shoulder to cry on, if you are someone that when you walk in the room gets brighter. If you are someone to where every time you turn around, somebody is like, yes, okay, Titan can do it. Yeah, you know, oh, I love the way Titan, da 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 da. Your purpose. You're already there. You've been planting those seeds. Now it's time to harvest. Now it's time to reap the benefits of what you've been planting. And what you've been planting is your purpose. That's all I got to say. That's it. I ain't have to say nothing else. Your purpose. No, look, look, ladies and gentlemen, your purpose is real. It's real. And I just want to say to you all that I have been one to run from my purpose, not understand it, right? Not really understand what my purpose does for me, for them, for they, for whoever, him, her, his. I didn't understand what my purpose was, but I know now. And I know that I'm staying with my purpose. I know that I'm always purpose adjacent. Everything that happens, and I want to make this clear. Everything that happens has a reason. Everything that happens has a purpose. Everything that happens has a season, a reason, and a lifetime. Everything. I don't take anything for granted. I said that I am going to be present, right? In everything going forward, because I've missed so much because I've been hiding from my purpose. And I've been saying that this purpose is not mine. But ladies and gentlemen, it's 2022. What I want you to do today, but when you get through watching this, when you sit down and rewatch it or listen to it or whatever it is, I want you to think about your purpose. And now is the time for you to stop running from your purpose. Now is the time for you to stop saying to yourself, oh, that's not what I want to do. Oh, that's not for me. Because it keeps coming back. If it keeps coming back, you feel me? Round, round, baby, round, round, like a. If it keeps coming back, then possibly that's your purpose. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know what your purpose is. And I don't know who this is for. Whoever this is right here, whoever you are right there, that's for you because it's for me. I was running from my purpose. I thought I was going to take this HIV status with me to my grave. Just being transparent for a moment. I thought that I would never have to speak of this again. I thought this was going to be the secret. And if the secret meant that I was going to be by myself for the rest of my life, then that's what it was going to be. Because I didn't want anybody, number one, to get the upper hand. Number two, to try to take me down. Number three, to try to make me feel bad about something that happened to me. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you something. When you're hiding something, it's a full-time job. When you're hiding from something, it's a full-time job. When you're running away from something, it's a full-time job. And basically, I'm going to tell y'all straight up, I was done. I felt like I was dying. I felt like it was over. And so what I had to do was make a decision. Was I going to keep running from my purpose or was I going to stand up in it? And I'm so glad that I had the people around me that I had around me because they told me, stand up. Y'all ever watch Tu Wong Fu? Y'all remember that? Y'all ever watch Tu Wong Fu? Okay. Y'all remember the part where she says, stand up, Vita, stand up. Look, I had to stand up. I had to stand up and be in my purpose. No matter how much I thought it was going to hurt, no matter how much I thought that it was going to take me down, no matter how much I felt that it was not something that was going to be conducive to my lifestyle, to my life. It's not even a lifestyle, to my life, to my spirit, to my soul. And then on the contrary, it was just the opposite. Your purpose is for you. Understand, everybody's going to get what they need to get from your purpose. You feel me? But your purpose is for you. I want to make it clear. I want to make it clear. God, universe, spirit, love, all of that did not get put into you in order for you just to give it away. It's for you. Your purpose is for you, and then your purpose will make room for everybody else. You feel what I'm saying? What's in the glass? That's for you. That's your purpose. What flows outside of the glass, that's for them. Y'all with me? Your purpose is for you. And once I realized that, once I understood that my purpose was for me to get, to understand, to grow with, then I was able to give purpose to everybody else. I was able to stand in the cut. I was able to get down into the gutter. I was able to go places that I've never been before because I understood what my purpose was. Y'all with me? I know I'm saying a whole lot. Look, y'all, happy New Year. Happy 2022. Look, y'all, let's go out and make it great. Make it a blessing. Make it all of those things because you're worth it. Your purpose is you. Once you stand in your purpose, when you stand in who you are, truthfully and honestly who you are, and you do what God put you on this earth to do, you won't have no other questions in all of that. Like I said about Aunt Sandy, she was in that pocket. God had already ordained for her to do this. She just had to get there. And what I mean by get there means that she had to get in her pocket, get in the understanding of what this is. And along the way, she had people come, just like I did, to make me understand that my purpose was my purpose. Y'all with me? Look, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank y'all so much. Look, so I got some great things coming up. There's going to be a little bit of a facelift for the show starting on the 10th. I want y'all to come out and come check me out. There's some new things, some big things popping in 2022. Y'all don't sleep on me. Y'all come on over. We over on Pyro Media Network. We're going to be streaming from there. Y'all going to see some new stuff going on and all of this. I can't wait. It's going to be special. It's going to be great. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's make sure that we make 2022 the year that it's supposed to be. If you didn't get it done in 2021, you got a chance to redo it again in 2022. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Look, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all. Y'all come on over and come talk to me and make sure. And then also, too, ladies and gentlemen, yes, my podcast. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So my podcast is going to be up as well. Y'all come check me out. Y'all come check me out. So here's the thing. I'm going to give it to you live. I'm going to give it to you on the podcast. And if you might see me on the, do they even have blimps anymore? No, I don't think they do. But anyways, y'all come check me out. Look, ladies and gentlemen, this month, January, we're going to start off with the 10th. We're going to launch. We're going to come back and we're going to have a whole new facelift. Got a couple of little fillers we're going to have. And then also to the podcast is going to premiere January the 14th, right? So y'all going to have to come on over. I'm going to give details. We're going to have all of that good stuff. Y'all stay tuned because 2022 is about to pop off. Y'all ain't forgot about y'all. Y'all come talk to me. Y'all come talk. And then while you're doing that, y'all come on over and come and take a sip of the thought with me. Let me show you how you sip. One more? Oh, okay then. Okay. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I love y'all. I appreciate you. Thank you all so much for what you do for me. I hope and I pray that I've been a blessing unto you because you all have been a blessing unto me. It's 2022. We got the new show popping off on the 10th, January the 10th, January the 14th. The podcast is popping off. There's some other things that's coming. Ladies and gentlemen, 2022 is going to be our year. Y'all stay tuned. Peace and blessings to you. Mondays, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. It is me, Titan Capri, with the thought to ponder, right? Y'all come and take a sip of the thought with me. You know you want to. And it's not a slurp, it's a sip. Until next time, bye-bye. Boom, 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 boom.